Having some issues with Walter's story here, but we definitely want to talk about it with our next guest. Joining us to discuss more about the new norm, because we've all had to deal with this from being in the pandemic for more than a year now. Employment attorney Andrew Lieb. Good afternoon and welcome to BNC, Andrew.
Thanks for having me, Brittany. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, we're happy to have you too. So Walter's story talked a lot about how things have changed for us, people getting used to working at home, and people just downright don't want to go back to the office, Andrew. That's what it is. And so,
You said it.
yeah, and as you monitor employment cases, are more people just staying home to avoid vaccine mandates, or what do you think?
So let's stop with vaccine mandate. They're staying home to avoid getting COVID.
Yeah.
That's the starting place. We're seeing everyone saying, I can't find employees. And I've been saying it for a while now. It's not just, as we've seen from statistics, of getting advanced unemployment. When that ended, people didn't return right back to work. What instead's happening is people are saying there's a cost benefit analysis of going to work. I don't want to go to work if that's going to get me sick. So I think people don't want to go. They like being around their family. They like being home, and they've become this new normal, just like you said it. And so we're in a new normal. We're not in a return to an old normal.
Yeah, it's certainly, it's been a huge shift and something that everybody had to get used to. So have you found an increase in your caseload regarding employees and COVID mandates or protocols?
100%. And I wouldn't want to use the word caseload. I want to do consults, because a lot of it is nonsense. When people call up, and when I say nonsense, I'm not saying their opinion's nonsense. I'm saying it's legally nonsense. So people will call up and say, I don't agree. I'm a disagree. This isn't right. Someone said to me the other day, it's my body, that's my temple. But at the end of the day, the courts have been consistent since about 1905. There was a case, a Supreme Court case, that said, hey, you could actually have a vaccine mandate with criminal ramifications. So what people need to understand is, yeah, you could call up about COVID vaccine mandates, but you need to have a health issue or a sincerely held religious belief if you want an accommodation, or what we call an exception from that rule.
And so when you tell them that, how does that conversation go from there? Just curious.
What a great question. Sometimes I hide under my desk from there, but other times it's someone that really gets it. And because there are people that really do have sincerely held religious beliefs, and more so, there's people that have health necessities. I know this gal that has a heart issue and her doctor doesn't want her to take the vaccine. And there's reasons to do it, and there's ways we can accommodate it and help society and help employers. So employers, and this is really the key, they need to make it accessible so employees can come and talk to them, work with them, and find solutions together, because we want employees, whether at home or in the office, that are productive and want to be there.
Yeah. Well, what about, employers? Do they have a legal right to mandate vaccinations in the workplace?
Well, I'm going to say that if it's 100 and more employees, you're going to see they not only have a legal right, they have a legal requirement. OSHA has not issued their regulations as of right before I came on the show. I checked the Federal Register where the regulations are every day. But President Biden said that he's going to require it. Now, going back to your question, 100% they have a right to mandate vaccines, but they better have an accommodation protocol in policy with the request forms for people that have sincerely held religious beliefs or health conditions requiring an accommodation.
Yeah. And what do you recommend, Andrew, for your clients to do if they're unwilling to get vaccinated? What do you say to them?
Well, if you're unwilling to get vaccinated, I'm going to tell you what happened when Indiana University, I don't know if you saw, that was the first college that required all students coming back to campus to get vaccinated. And the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals heard the case, and it went all the way to the Supreme Court. And what we learned there is that if you don't like a vaccine mandate, and you don't have a health requirement, and you don't have a sincerely held religious belief, you have to choose to work somewhere else. Just like they said in that court case, you have to go to a different school.
And so many people right now having to make that choice, but so many other companies are going along with that as well. So I'd be eager to see what happens with that. Well, Andrew, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's definitely a conversation that many of us are having right now. We appreciate you.